Victoria.
Samir.
What's happening? What's
Oh my
happening?
God. I'm sorry. I don't know why any of this is happening. Um,
Is it supposed to happen?
that's right. I love that.
Well,
I
well,
missed you.
it's been a minute.
I know. Well, because I had to miss last week. Did I have to miss last week or was I on
Yes,
last
you
week?
did because some important things were happening last week. What I'm excited
This
to chat
week, this
this week.
whole week, like even yesterday.
Right. Well, thank
Yeah.
you those who are showing up. I see eyes are popping up. Thank you
Hey,
for
hey.
dialing
I'm
in.
gonna do a live on YouTube too. Let me do this.
Okay, go bring it.
Bringing it. How was your week, Samir? You want to go first?
Oh, how's my week? My week has been busy, but good. I mean, it kind of started. You know, there's a lot going on in my world, as you know, because I run the studio and all that business. But on the creative side, which is really where my heart is at, I was just jazzed. I had your label was reaching out to me again, talking about what's going on with you and
They wait. So they did. I know Anissa said she emailed you, but I haven't looked at. Am I on the emails?
I think you're on the emails, yeah. And she was saying how she was
I'm
jazzed
behind.
about getting a record out with you, but also about getting our duets out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So she wants to release our duets through
Yeah.
the label.
Yes.
Exciting.
Yeah. And so then
I love
so then
that.
that was been going on, and then that flared up with you getting your calls into what I can't wait to hear what's happening with you. And so I just kind of been daydreaming on where that's all going to go. In the meantime and in between time, staying busy over here, just grinding and
You
staying creative, building the studio up and writing
that's
songs and
what do you
playing.
mean building the studio up? You're building the studio?
Well, we're opening ourselves up to as we rebranded as a multimedia company as well. So that brings us in a bunch of different
Awesome.
kind of contracts and which we're totally jazzed about and
That's
brings in our
sick.
network, right? This whole growth factor, because like what that does is it brings in all of these video crews that we've worked with,
Uh-huh.
put them under our wing, and then we go out there and just work with different creatives in different ways as
That's
one unit.
great.
Yeah, so it's cool.
So
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like you're doing all that you're living the dream. You're a musician, you're doing music, you're getting to write, you're getting to get your creativity out, but you're also creative in marketing and you're in business and making studios and like allowing a space for people to come and be creative and like helping artists.
yeah.
That's what could you possibly want more than that?
Well, yeah,
That's the whole thing.
yeah. I mean, that's a big part of it. I'm still like I want to perform more. You know what I mean? Really, I want to be in the
I get
studio.
it.
I want to be creating music all the time. You know what I mean?
I
That's
do.
I
I
I'm,
absolutely know what you mean.
are you into music,
Yeah,
Victoria? Hey, time out a
you
second.
can.
Totally triple threat. Last night I saw your acting clip on IG where you went from like zero to like what do you call it? Zero to peak in one take. Was that me?
On TikTok? Yeah. Oh, I wasn't even gonna post it. I was just curious. So that
Yo,
audio,
that
like get in
was
the water.
yeah,
Get,
incredible. I was totally
thank
freaked
you.
out and I loved it. I thought it
Thank
was
you.
incredible and I was like, that's right. She's an actress too, y'all. So triple
Oh,
threat right here.
thank
Actress,
you for that.
musician, model, you got it going, girl. So there's a dream right there.
Yeah, I honestly I love acting. Like it's so fun. I saw a bunch of people doing that trending audio, the get in the water
Yeah.
audio, and I'm like, you can get there before the camera's on you, but what I wanted to see was like what happens if you could do it starting from like the actual emotion, like starting like numb, and then you get like a little mad, and
Yeah.
then you get there,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, wow. What a ride.
And it's yeah,
Oh,
it's a good, I feel like it's such a good exercise in just being in touch with your emotions and getting, and having that control and being able to unzip and then zip back up.
yeah. There's no, I couldn't do that if I tried. I mean, in the moment, like, you just like, there's like this small moment for you to like let the emotions rise up and you like caught it. It was incredible. Totally.
Honestly, like I had other take that where it was better, but I couldn't believe. Hi, Vicky. I could not believe that I did start tearing up like right on beat. I was like, I wonder if I can do that twice. I don't know. I was like, but like just the audio was powerful enough for me to be like, I can, you know, and I took acting class when I was, you know, a kid, and then I did it again as an adult. And it's just I love performing all around. Like I love the whole aspect of it. Like I'm not just a vocal. I mean, I love entertainment.
Right. Yeah.
As a whole. I mean, the performance, I love connecting with an audience. I love dancing. I love dancing.
Yeah, nice. I grew up dancing in the kitchen, girl. I'm, you know, that Latin root is real. And people dance all the time.
100%. It's the best, right? I am. Oh, hi, Jess. Oh, thank you. We're talking. I have my friend on YouTube says hi. We're on doing the YouTube lives too. So.
Nice. Yeah.
Yay.
So I'm so curious. What the heck has been going on with you, Victoria, Renee, Hand in the lab?
So much. Just like so many things are happening right now. So, you know, I signed with Michael and Anissa at Sound of LA under Virgin Universal.
Right.
And they have been just incredible. And so what we're doing now is, well, I'm supposed to be working in silence, but I can't. I'm too excited. Okay, so they have a lot of things that are Jamaica? Where? I can't see. I'm blind. Where are you from? ADD, sorry. So we have a lot of stuff going on in conjunction to music. And music. So, you know, we've been working on the album. I've been, you know, we're doing some bidding stuff.
Yeah.
We're getting some bidding wars happening, which is exciting. And it's just, on a personal note, I've been an independent artist. Oh, from India. Hi. So I've been doing everything myself for so long. And it's just, I cannot tell you how grateful I am to have people that help me. It's almost a weird feeling. It's almost like I'm so used to having to do everything myself. And they're like, no, that's our job. Let us do that. Right. And I'm just like, oh, I always forget that's an option.
Isn't it? I mean, like that's what it's about, right? So that you can actually just be the creative self, you know, versus having to worry about scheduling the photo shoot, you know, like having to schedule, like, you know, everybody else in the band to show up and manage their, you know, cat like selves, you know, like,
isn't that
when you get to just stay in the creative juice and like and supported, that's the dream, you know what I mean, where like all systems are running and we're just making music, and just
that's all I have ever wanted, like unbelievable. Honestly. And it's just like it's that's what the dream is I want to be able to just focus on just being an artist and like being the best creative that I can be, and being and like connecting with my, you know, with my people, and you know, like 100%. You guys, hey, and you guys, hey, and Samir, and like just coming in and just like focusing on being the best artist I can be, the best writer I can be, the best performer I can be, the best of all of those things, and all of the logistic stuff. You know, as an independent, it takes it out of you a lot. You know, you're just like, oh, there's so many moving parts. And so like, you know, people say, thanks. When people say, you know, it takes a village, it does take a village. Like you can't do these things on your own. I mean, you know, you can to a point, but you know,
I'd like to think, you know, it goes on because it's like that.
100%.
But very exciting. And I was thrilled when I got the email from the label saying, hey, not only do we love what Victoria's doing, but we love what you two are doing, and we want to get behind both of those things, you know. And I was like, heck yeah, you know, like 100%, because you know, we got the studio and we're working on our stuff, you know, and producing ad hoc our way through it. And so I mean, the dream is on, you know.
Yeah, it's sick. I'm so excited. I'm from Indiana. Some people are asking where we're from. Indianapolis, Indiana, the USA.
Sorry about your basketball team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So close. Yeah. Next time. It's all right.
Indianapolis. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I guess I'm just really grateful because it's like all of my dreams are actually coming true, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
And all these things that were in my heart are all just like manifesting. And it's just, I stayed in the game long enough and I did the work, you know,
Yeah.
like I worked hard.
Right.
And it's fun that it's paying off, and I feel more in my body. I feel more, thank you.
That's the
I
best
feel
part,
very,
isn't it? When
what's that?
when it starts like landing you in yourself, because you've always just been like becoming,
Yes.
becoming,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden.
I think for a long time, I was being the artist that I was told I'm supposed to be. Right? And like, there's no power in that at all. Like, you can do you better than anybody else can do you. You do somebody else, then you're an off-brand version of that. And so being yourself authentically is what your superpower is.
Right.
And so I feel like I finally found people around me that are like, yes, do you, just do that, And I'm like, oh, I'm enough. For just me being, that's
do that 10 times, Victoria.
Yeah.
In your head. It's all good.
I know. We need to go to India. Our friend wants us to come to India. Will you book us a show?
Yeah, book us a show.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Have you ever been to India? I've never been to India.
I've never been to India. But
I'd love to
go. Send them to my website, and they can book a meet and greet with us and talk to us about getting, we can go anywhere.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't stand up because then, okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so this has just been a really, really exciting week, 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks have been just like, it feels like it was happening to somebody else. Right. You know what I mean?
No, they're calling you. You were walking in those doors. They were asking you to sing, all these things.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And it's funny because I was talking to a friend of mine at the gym today. She's having bidding wars also for book deal. Nice. She's got the majors, coming after for her book, which is so exciting because, well, it just is. And we were just talking about, both of us were like, it feels like it's almost happening to somebody else, but then we're like, no, it's not. It's, yeah. We've worked for this really hard and consistently, and it feels like that because it's happened in our minds so many times that it's not, I almost felt like I hadn't wrapped my head around it. And no, I have wrapped my head around it, just not in this moment. I always knew that that was going to happen. Of course that would happen. That's how the story goes.
And then often when it does, it does happen at a warp speed, like where sometimes, it is kind of like it happens so fast that, it moves and it changes. It's like, from one minute to the next, things, look and feel and are different, so it's real when you're like wondering where you are in the space of the warp speed,
where you like the vortex, right? It's you start like, okay, all of these things that I'm not avoiding you. Oh, okay, they want me to stand up. I'm standing up on the chair. There you go.
There you go.
They're getting mad because I wasn't standing.
It's okay. You take it personally.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah.
I can't be so distracted. So I guess I have the worst ADD. You're welcome. I already have ADD, but then when I have like 2 chats happening, I'm like, I know my brain's gonna explode. Hold on. So it's just one of those things where it's like I'm just so grateful. Like the people are working hard for me. These people, they're putting in work and they're putting in hours, and it's nice to have people who's like have skin in the game. Like my success is their success. Like or like even in the majors, like if I'm not successful, your job is dependent on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
totally,
like
totally.
there's skin in the game, and I'm not the only one, you know, and it's just I was never good at self-promotion.
Man,
It just
girl,
it was weird to me.
you know, it's
It's okay.
I totally get it. You know, like my ability to run a business and be an artist is kind of like, you know, it's a freakish situation. Most people are one or the other, not both. And it's like the dream is to pick that lane, be in that one lane where you're supported. And I feel it coming through. I mean, as soon as your people got into into my started communicating with me,
Yeah.
it was like, okay, I think you guys should do this, you should do this, like giving me almost like, you know, ideas for our talks, how to develop this, give us a script, ideas to like channel it all into like they are already putting skin into the game and time
They are.
but then,
even you see it on your side,
I
right?
see, and I just got, and you know, they just started talking to me, so like, you know, but then they kind of went quiet right as things started to blow up with you. So I'm feeling like, okay, something's happening.
They got quiet because we've had a week.
Yeah,
I have been in the studio. So basically, I can't go into like details. What's my Instagram? It's Victoria Renee Hand, same as my YouTube. Same with TikTok. And what's you want to give your Instagram, Samir?
Ambassadors of Morning.
Ambassadors of Morning. Yeah. And what was I saying? Shoot.
You've been in the studio.
Oh, the studio. Yeah. So, okay. So I've been in the studio. Somebody wanted me to do this song, and it's like one of the craziest songs I've ever heard vocally.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it's like all the things that I've been told not to do, like, is what they're asking for, which is hilarious, you know? Like
okay, I can guess, but talk on.
Oh, wait, what were you gonna say?
No, like, because you have an amazing ability to like run your vocals, like to do these new, right? Is that what they want more of?
Yeah. Yep. They want I've always been taught like, hey, no vibrato. Have you guys met me? Like,
yeah,
that's what I do. I do vibrato, I do ad-libs, I belting, you know. They never told me not to belt, but they were very much like stay straight. And that's true. I agree with that. Nobody wants like over Singers Anonymous. It's too much. Like, but when you can do it tastefully.
Right.
Yeah, and they wanted me to sing this Tina Marie song.
Yeah, you mentioned it, and then I lost it, so I wasn't able to listen to it.
Yeah, it was wild.
What is it, Tina Marie? What?
It Tina Marie and Rick James, Fire and Desire. Have you heard her vocal on that? It's everything they told me not to do. It's crazy.
Tina Marie and what?
No, I'm married. Tina Marie and Rick James.
Oh, Rick James, bitch. That one?
Yeah, the very one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Fire and Desire. Her part is so high.
Yeah.
But it was so fun to sing, and it was one of those things where it's like, you know, I had been singing 4 hours straight, big belt every single day for the last 2 weeks. So like when I heard that they wanted me to do that, I'm like, oh, my poor voice. Like I need vocal rest. But I will say I am one of those persons who thrives under pressure. Like I will.
Gotta be, man.
I'll take it. Yeah.
I hear you.
And I got a steroid shot in my hip. So I gotta it helped me, and I just went in the studio and I just right in the center. Yeah. I hope it works. It's not what I usually do. I never even listened to that kind of music. You know, I came way after. And then I did another song that's well, I don't know what I'm allowed to say and not allowed to say.
Yeah, play it safe, bro.
Once it's already happened, then I can tell you guys everything. But like, I'll just say it's very exciting, especially in the UK. I'll give a little sizzle. Yeah. And so, it's okay. And I feel like I'm talking about myself so much.
No, it's cool. I can jump on. Yeah, UK is a good spot, man. They've shown my music some of the best love that my music has gotten has been in the UK. UK
Yeah.
and Australia have been like the
Ooh.
biggest, it's, you know, they like it out there. But it's like getting out to Australia and like again, like I just want, yeah, I'd love that I'm that I could go out there and perform, but like coordinating that joint is like, no, I don't have
Right.
that team right here like yet, like around me, like, and I'm not
Oh
about to
no.
assume like
Are you
all the
kidding
time.
me?
So
No,
like,
there's no, I would never do that. I'm a
yeah,
girl. I
yeah,
can't just book my own shows in the UK and hope
yeah,
it
yeah,
works out.
yeah,
Could
yeah,
you imagine? Link would
yeah,
be like,
yeah,
no, what
yeah.
are you
It
doing?
takes a team.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. But what was I gonna say about that too? Oh, so this was super cool. And they're fast. Like, and I appreciate that so much because in the past, everything just felt like such a conversation and there was no action. But these people, they move,
Yeah, cool.
and they're like, hey, this person wants this for radio over here for UK. And so I cut the song and I just like, I've always used synths and I was okay with that because I couldn't afford uh live instruments. Like session players are expensive.
Yes, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh for
Yeah,
sure. Yep,
they're
yep.
expensive. And like, they got me Michael Jackson's guitar player. They got me Shaka Khan's bass player. I have live strings. I have live everything. I'm just like, what's going on, you guys? I'm freaking out. This isn't normal. This is fine. This is fine.
To push
Take a
through,
breath.
yeah.
Taking a breath. And it's just like, not only do I have live musicians and live music in my right, thanks, Kevin. But they're like the baddest. And then we had the conversation on a Monday, like, hey, this is what they want from you. And I said, okay, cool. And I go home and I learn it that day,
Yeah.
and then I come back and the next day, all these session players that are like the best of the best, they already cut it. They made the track for me. Like these people are ready to work. And like, it feels really good to be around people who are equally excited.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun to be around people who are just like, yeah, let's do it right now. I'm
Yeah.
stoked. Like
Yeah.
we're all on the same page. It's like working with one mind and everybody's in sync with each other. And
Awesome.
it's so cool. It's just, I'm really just, I don't even know how to wrap my head around it.
No,
Honestly.
man, just enjoy the ride at this point. You just show up and do your thing. You know what I mean? Like now,
Yeah.
well, you got into the pocket, right? Just do you, and just like, show up.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what's interesting too, a conversation, one of the big like setbacks that I've had in my career so far was that I don't have numbers. I needed numbers. Like,
Right.
I had good numbers on TikTok and my account got hacked.
Yeah.
I had like 1 million followers on TikTok and it got hacked. But and I had just done that during COVID. So like I had time to like, build that up. And I was just doing trends. It wasn't even really me. It might be a good thing it got hacked because they were mostly just dance videos, which is like not what I do. I'm a singer. Why am I doing that? I mean, I do dance, but I was just having fun. But
you're riffing off of something and kind of off the center.
Yeah, 100%. And what flag is that? Where are you from? And Trayvon, dig up. So they were just like, here's the thing, all the labels, like I have okay numbers, like my spot, but mostly like Instagram and like those kinds of things. Like, and it just made me feel bad about myself because I was like, well, oh, okay, maybe I'm not enough. I don't know. Like, I'm supposed to have a proof of concept first. But the thing is I was just, I wasn't good at self-promoting. Like, I just felt I was doing like a bunch of modeling photos and stuff. And like, that's not who I am though. And that's why that was happening. Like, that was cool for like the overly filtered, overly, like perfected. Oh, Joe, mama. Is it Uncle Dave? Are you Uncle Dave? He goes, I'm a friend of Joe Mama. And like, I always say that. I feel like we're Uncle Dave. So sorry, what was I saying? Oh no. Oh gosh, it's happening. ADD. This was important. I was on a
What were you saying? Because I also got sound coming
Oh
over here.
yes,
Like you
yes.
were talking, yeah, yeah,
Instagram. So
right.
that was one of the things. So I was like, oh no, like maybe I'm not, but I wasn't being myself. Like I was being who I thought I was supposed to be. And so, and you can feel that, and so like no wonder I wasn't getting great numbers on Instagram and those kinds of things. I was you one not being consistent. If it's a job, you're gonna treat it like a job, which is funny because I haven't posted in 2 weeks.
Why have you been? What have you been doing?
I've
Yeah,
been doing. There's a reason why. I have
yeah,
reasons for this.
yeah, for sure.
You are talking to me, and oh, you know what? Go to my Instagram or go to Samir's Ambassadors of Morning. Click on the link, and you can join the chat here too. And then I started doing my own stuff, and I was just like myself, and I just stopped caring about like what I'm supposed to be, and I just started just being myself, just being me, like authentically me, you know what I mean? Just like the good, the bad, the ugly, the silly, the whatever. And then all of a sudden, now that I'm taking these big meetings, these people are like, the numbers don't actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore because they figured out that people have been padding numbers, so they're fake. 2, they probably do that too. I don't know. 3, a lot of these internet famous people who get signed, they didn't put in much work, and so when it gets a little bit hard, they want to stop. And so I feel like the majors are tired of putting money in to these artists that don't actually care that much. They just wanted to be famous, and then they got like a song that went viral, and that was that. And so I feel like now they're actually looking for, the
Lasting
like
power.
how it used to be.
Yeah, really. Well, that's a cool trend. I'm
It's
grateful
a
for
really
that.
cool trend. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not saying but I understand it business wise why you would want. It's a proof of concept, right?
yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. And so how do you say your name? And kabab. That's wrong. Shoot. Give
Try
me
again.
like a dictation. Um and yeah, do you have a nickname? Anyway, so it's just been it's just been a journey, Samir. It's been
Right,
a
right,
journey. And like I feel like, I have a lot of my fans are like niche fans from, A Better Tomorrow,
right,
and those are my people, like because they actually had to manually find me because I wasn't there was not a credit in the commercial, so they had to Shazam it and then type it in or whatever they did
right,
to
right,
find.
right, right.
But I feel more connected with those people than I ever have with any fan. Thank you. With any fans ever, you
Mhm.
know? And, granted, that might have been like, four people, including both of my parents,
That's what it feels like sometimes. But then all of a sudden, someone will come out of the woods and be like, "Yo, I've been listening to your jam like all the time, and it's
Yeah.
inspired me to do this, inspired
Oh
me to
my
do
God.
that," and and it's like,
It's
you just
insane.
never know,
It's
never know how
insane.
it touches. It's
No.
wild.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's just like there's people who are like, my 2-year-old won't eat unless your song is on, or like
Yeah.
I struggled with addiction, and this song inspired me to stay present and in the moment and like take it moment by moment, and it's helped
Yeah.
me with my addiction. And like I cried when I saw that. And
Yeah.
then people like just some of the artists that they compared me to, like frankly, like I just wanted to not suck,
Yeah.
but when I'm compared to like the people I idolized
Right.
as a child, I'm just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Yeah. Yeah.
you.
Yeah. It's awesome. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
It feels like it's right on.
thank you.
And
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear what this fire and desire, what becomes of that, where that's going.
Yeah, well, I think it's just they wanted to have something to show the chops. I think it was one of those things like if you can sing this, you can sing anything
But they,
kind of
they
a
put the whole band in there to like back it up, and then And then you
I mean, they put it, I'm only doing the parts. I'm only doing like the back half of the song, and this is just for people to. It's not something I'm releasing per se. It's something that somebody wanted to hear my voice on it, type of a deal. And so more on that later. Yeah, I can't. There's so many things I cannot wait to tell you about. But
yeah. So are you allowed to tell me off record or and just not live?
yeah, I'll tell you off record.
All right, cool.
Of course, I'll tell you off record.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to keep talking. My dog's going nuts because people are blowing the grass over there. So like, you hear my dog?
Oh yeah, but you have like the cutest dog ever, right?
Oh
Is it like a little
cutest little
so cute?
Ever.
What
Yeah.
It's a Pomeranian?
It's a Yorkie poo.
Yorkie poo.
Yorkie poo looks like Chewy. And Mango, Cameo, they're calling you in.
One
Be
chance
ready.
to wet me. You're 22.
Mango, come here.
22 is a great age.
Here.
Wait, I'm gonna plug my phone in. Mango, what a cute name.
Yeah. Come here. So then what about these okay, let's see if we can some of the things I like to always bring up. Can you bring up a masterclass moment from these sessions? I guess you kind of already touched on it, like the fact that they were like, we want you in tomorrow, and then they show up and the whole band has already cut the track. I mean, that's
masterclass. That's work ethic, and it's great having people around you that match your work ethic. Because like that's one thing, you're not gonna outwork me. Like I will put in the work.
Right.
I'm not a diva. I will get down and dirty. I will get in the trenches with you.
Yes.
You know. And it's just really cool having people that match me on that. But yeah, so vocally, actually, you know what? There is something I want to show you. Oh, you know what? Can we stand by? I'm gonna grab it really fast. It's in this room. I'm gonna blow your mind.
All right, take 5.
Pause. Okay.
I'll share a video.
Yeah, share a video.
Stand by, y'all.
Hi. Aw, thanks, Mr. Crane. What time is it now? It's 12:06 here. It's 12:06 p.m. Oh, you said it is 12 o'clock a.m. there. It's quite a time difference. Oh, are you playing the video? Or should I just show you right now? I already got it. Aw, I'm in love with you. Don't tell my husband. Just kidding. I do love him.
All right, go for it. Drop it. And I'm going to put this dog in the corner for a second.
Aw, okay. Okay, so here's my trick. I made this part because these are tiny. You see this little straw? 12:37 now in India. I really want to do a show in India. That'd be cool. See this? Oh my gosh, don't look at my nails. I'm so gross. Well, I just don't have them done. This is a straw. It's a singing straw. Thank you. We have somebody here from back when I did Just a Fool, which is my first ever cover. How do you say your name? Is Ishabad right? That was my first cover ever on the internet.
Nice.
Oh, it's really nice to meet you. Send me a DM on Instagram, Victoria Renee Hen. So the singing straw.
Right.
I'm like terrible at mirroring. Like, what is this?
Right.
I made this, I put some wire around it and kind of made it into a necklace because it's small and I'll drop it and I'm scared to drop it because whatever. Yeah. But the amount of air that comes through this, right? Mm-hmm. It balances the airflow from the top and the bottom of your vocal folds. So it's phonation work. So when you need to work on a song, a note that's just really hard for you, or your belt, or even control, or it helps heal, actually. You've never seen a singing straw? Oh my, it's the best. It's the best. It's so awesome. Technically, you could just fill up water like that big and then get like a little straw. It doesn't quite work. This is better. Just get a singing straw. Cool. The circumference of the opening is the perfect amount to help you with control. So like this part of the song where it was killing my voice because I was hearing Tina Marie sing this huge part of this song. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, she's belting this. Holy moly. This is going to be hard.
Right.
But like, actually she wasn't belting. She had a really nice, open, high mixed. It was great. That is Link Han. He's the best. You would like him, but thank you for that. That was sweet. So okay, let me think of what the note is. Like if you're going to do a big, sing into the straw. It will balance perfectly so that you won't hurt yourself when you're belting. Also, if you have roommates or something, or neighbors, and you're just, I teach voice on the side. One of my students lives in New York, and she's like, the walls are so thin. She's shy already.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it's like to be a drummer or a singer and have neighbors on the other side. Yeah,
I know. So I used to try to get her to, use a straw. I'm really, really proud of her, by the way. I'm going to shout out Sydney because I've been working with Sydney since she was 15, and I guess she's autistic. And so she just got a big write-up in Playbill. She's the lead. She's playing Wanda in Spring Awakening in New York and Broadway. And I literally cried through the whole thing because I'm so proud of her. Like,
wow, yeah.
Come such a long way. And I mean, she was always super talented. I'm not going to say she sings the way she did because of me. She sings the way she did because she did the work.
Yeah. But you are a part of it. Give yourself that credit, like.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, we all need that. Even vocal coaches need vocal coaches.
Yeah. Totally.
But so the straw. So when it helps smooth out placements. It helps open up your soft palate. You feel the resonance coming back to you, and it's really good for trying to work your belt without hurting yourself.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah,
I've never tried that. I have to get back into singing. I haven't sung in a week or something. I'm like,
really? Oh, well, just vocalize. Just if you don't have time to do your vocal exercises,
right?
And just at least just walk around singing. That just even vocalizing will help.
Right.
There's a difference between vocal exercises, singing, and vocalizing. They're not the same.
Okay.
Right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's a commitment. If you want to get good, this like when I was 30 minutes for vocal exercises, about an hour of vocalizing.
Yeah.
That's a commitment. But vocalizing is not a commitment to me because I can't stop singing anyway. So I know. And you know what's funny? Actually, when I was a kid, I used to always sing into a straw before I would perform. And I did not know that there was science behind it, but just my body knew. Like when you into a straw, you can feel the resonance. So I feel like this warms me up better than all my
vocals. Like a kazoo a little bit sometimes,
Wait, what?
It's like a kazoo. Remember the art of the kazoo? It's like
the New Year's thing.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't make a kazoo sound. I'm like, no, that's not it.
Oh. Yeah, that one. Nice.
You try it.
Well, I don't have a straw. Thank goodness. I'm so glad I don't. I got a spoon and some coffee though. I'll happy to have some of that.
Oh yeah, coffee. I'm drinking from a coffee mug, but it's water.
Okay.
Have you guys heard about flow water?
Yes, but I don't know what it is.
I guess it's what I get this from my gym. It's water that's I could be wrong, but it's
drop it right in there.
It's oxygenated water. So
okay. Oh, which so is extra good.
It's really good. It's the best water I've ever had in my life. Like,
Water is a
I feel like
key.
my skin gets better, like my hair looks
Well,
shinier.
you're all water. We're mostly water. So
Or
like,
water, it matters.
water in you, and you're watering yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up. But also, disease can't live in an oxygenated environment.
Oh, that's good
So
too.
it's important to have a good blood oxygen levels. Like, it's one of those things you just don't.
What?
I'm having an ADD moment.
Yeah, but it lit you up, and I like following light. So what is it?
It just reminded me of I went to the doctor, got some blood work done, and like this has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Really, but they were just like, wow, but I also drink I'll take a dropper of food grade hydrogen peroxide and put it in my water, a couple of drops, and drink it in the morning. It's just the first thing I drink. And it oxygenates your blood. It does there's so many health benefits to this. And I went to the doctor's office and they were taking, like the little finger thing. They're like, wow, your blood oxygenation levels are amazing. And I'm like, thank you. It's hydrogen peroxide. They're like, what? I'm like, it's a thing. They're like, oh my God. I just realized I'm my mom. Oh my God. I'm like, am I doing character voices to no one? What am I doing?
Oh my gosh. Well, say hi to mom.
I'm the same. Oh gosh. And then also he was like, my doctor was like, so going over the sheet, he was like, so here's the thing. He was like, your heart, you actually have negative points. Did you guys know this was a thing?
No.
Like you can have negative points. He was like, not only are you not at risk for heart disease, but your heart's preventing you from having risks of heart disease. And I'm like,
whoa, girl.
Like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And you know what? I think you know what I think it is? You say it. You say it first.
Axio.
Oh, what's the company? I couldn't think of it.
It's Protandem.
Protandem. I think it's Protandem. Yeah. I think it's
wow, yeah, Protandem is a real deal, man.
Life Vantage
is the company.
Life Vantage.
Nerve 2 activation is the science. Yes. And it is real deal, man, because I learned about it, in depthly. I went to one of those conventions where like they were like really talking about this, and I was like, I was invited and I went, and yeah, it's real, and no surprise that it's showing up like that. I mean, they were, yeah.
And I look back on my I got a full panel blood work when I was like 21, right?
Right.
And I'm better now.
1,000 times better. Yeah, girl. Cool. And keep on getting better, man. That's that's what I want. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Life Vantage, man.
Yeah,
Life Vantage. Yeah. More water. Take your Life Vantage.
Yeah. And
right.
Do you have a link that you have for that? Do you use a distributor?
Should I? You know what? Yeah, I could put a link in there. Let me do that.
Put a link.
I need to connect my phone and my computer.
Yeah. Ultimately, you can just send me the link too.
I'll send it. Yeah, I'll send it after.
Right. All right. Cool. Yeah. Listen,
Victoria,
I totally want to talk to you, but I have something. We got to start wrapping it up on the live. I know, isn't it crazy? But
we just got here.
I know we did totally, and it's been too long.
Talked so much,
and we got to bring it back. But let's leave them with a video, and then spend a few minutes. I'll call you before I got to jump, and I want to catch up with you again. Okay?
Yeah, for sure. Right,
y'all. So same time next week. Unless you're traveling to the UK, in which case I hope I'm there with you, and I'll see you in just a minute. Okay? Thanks, y'all, for coming through. Victoria, Renee, Samir. Here, I'm going to share a song that we did together. And so much more to talk about. My goodness.
Love that. Am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Thank you guys for jumping in. I'm going to show you who I'm talking to. This is Samir. Oh, do this to the ring light. I can't make my hands go to the right place. Okay.
Of memory, sleep, my darling, safe and sound. For in this river all is found. all is found. When all is lost and all is found. In her waters, deep and true, lie the answers and a path for you. Dive down deep into her sound, but not too far or you'll be drowned. She will sing to those who hear, and in her song all magic flows. Can you brave what you most fear? Can you face what the river knows? Until the river's finally crossed, you'll never feel the solid ground. You have to get a little lost on your way to being found. Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a mother full of memory. Come, my darling, homeward bound, where all is lost, then all is found. All is found. All is found.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'm gonna send you some stuff.
All right, y'all.
Did you get it?
What, were you sending me something?
I put the Life Vantage link in there.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll add it
Yay.
real quick, and then we'll peace out.
All right.
And then
All is fun.
that was fun. I enjoyed. I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh,
What
it's in the private chat. Oh, it's a private chat. I meant to put it in comments. Dodo. I'm such a dodo. Oh, I can't. Oh wait, can I join the chat? Connect my YouTube? I guess.
We'll have it locked and ready. We gotta get all our ducks in a row. Next time we can just like, because we have got a bunch of links that we gotta be ready to fire off.
Oh, here we go.
All right, let's see.
Oh, why? Said it failed to post.
All right, no worries. Next time, Victoria, I'm calling you in a minute.
Okay, you got it. Bye.